Hello, my dear students. Good morning. Welcome to our English Language 1 course. Today we have Unit 7, a revision. We want to revise with you Unit 7. The title of this unit is Passions and Fashions. As you know, this unit contains grammar and vocabulary as well as reading. We have here present perfect tense, simple present tense, continuous present tense, and the passive voice tenses. And we have making the right noises. Let's begin now. Here we have a starter. Talk about 3 things you have never done. I've never been to a football match. Me neither. I hate football. I've never had body piercing or tattoo. Tattoo, yes, I have. I have got a tattoo of a rose on my ankle. I have never read a Harry Potter book. Really? I've read them all. Now, we have here present perfect tense, simple present tense, and simple. We have here, we can have a present perfect simple and a present perfect continuous, as well as the passive. Let's, have these questions on J.K. Rowling. Complete the questions about J.K. Rowling. Use did, was, has, or have. Yes. Number 1, where and when was she born? Number 2, when did she write her first story? What was it about? Number 3, what was she doing when she had the idea for Harry Potter? Number 4, where did she teach English? Number 5, when was the first Harry Potter book published? Number 6, how long has she been writing the books? Number 7, how many books has she written? Number 8, how many children has she had? Number 9, how many books has she sold? Number 10, which books have been made into films? Number 11, how much money has she made? Number 12, how many authors have become billionaires? Right. Now, you can, of course, survey, read quickly through her biography. Here, the early days or the early years, we have John Kathleen Rowling, author of the best-selling Harry Potter series of books, was born in 1965 near Bristol, England. Her birthday, July 31, is the same as her famous hero, Harry Potter. School days, here we use the past simple. John did well in school. Her favorite subjects were English and foreign languages. She studied past simple French at university. She graduated past simple in 1986, and over the next few years had past simple a variety of jobs. However, her passion was past, was writing past simple. She had written past perfect. Her first story, rabbit, about a rabbit with measles, aged 6. Now we have Harry Potter is born. She started, past simple. The idea for Harry Potter, a lonely 11-year-old who is actually a wizard. Is actually here is fact, and came as past simple. She was traveling past continuous, by train between Manchester and London. Although she left England, past simple, a short time after that. So we have she continued. We have past simple. She returned in 1993, past simple, and settled past simple. After a brief marriage, she was now divorced, past simple, with a baby, Jessica. It was a difficult past simple. She was out of work, past simple. So most of these sentences of this paragraph is in the past simple, because it is a past history, a story about her history, her biography. Now J.K. Rowling today. So we tend to use here the past or the present perfect. We have here, for example, J.K. Rowling has been writing, present perfect continuous. She writes, in England or in longhand, and each book takes, these are in the present simple, talks about facts or habits. She has now completed present perfect. The last book, Harry Potter and so and so, came out in July 2007, past simple. Her books have won present perfect, have won numerous awards, including Children's Book of the Year. She married her husband, or second husband, in 2001, past simple, and has since had 2 more children, present perfect. All right. So if you examine the next paragraph, fans all over the world, we can have here the present perfect. The books have been translated into over 60 languages, and over 300 million copies have been sold. Here we have present perfect passive. The first 6 books have been made into films. We have also present perfect passive. She has become the highest earning woman in Britain, richer than the Queen. She has made over 600,000 million, more than $1 billion. This makes her the first person ever to have become a billionaire from writing books. All right. So we have been studying J.K. Rowling. Now we move to Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein is American. He is a famous fashion designer. Let's have something about his career. Right. We have here Calvin Klein, a famous fashion designer. He is American. He has had a very interesting life so far. Look quickly through that chart of events in his life. What different things has he designed? This is picture. CK Calvin Klein. Let's, survey his, life career. We have age and a life event. Calvin career was born in November 1942 in the Bronx, New York. When he was 14, he developed a passion for fashion and drawing. At 18, when he was 18, he graduated from the High School of Arts and Design. At the age of 20, he studied at Manhattan's Fashion Institute of Technology, where he met his first wife, Jane Sitter. When he was 22, he married Jane in September 1964. At the age of 26, he launched his own clothing company with childhood friend Barry Schwartz's daughter Mercy was born. His second wife. That's it. At the age of 28, he started designing sports. At the age of 30, he introduced his trademark Calvin Klein jeans. At the age of 31, he won the Coty Award, the youngest designer ever to win it. He won his he won this award 3 times, from 1973 to 1975. When he was 32, he divorced Jane. When he was 40, he started selling his own CK brand underwear. When he was 40 to 44, he won Fashion Designers of America Award 3 times. At the age of 44, he remarried. He married Kelly Rector, a wealthy New York socialist. At the age of 45, he started making his own perfumes called Obsession and Eternity. His most recent perfume, Euphoria, was introduced in 2007. From the age of 50 to up till now, he works with Kate Moss Designs. He designs for Julia Roberts, Gwent Paltrow, and Helen Hunt. At the age of 51, he won America's Best Designer Award in 1993. He divorced his second wife, Kelly. At the age of 55, he launched his own CK Calvin Klein brand, cosmetics and makeup. Now he is still designing. His company makes $6 billion every year. That's about Calvin Klein. So if we examine, we can see that we have past symbol and about story, about history, and the present symbol about habits or facts, present perfect about something done in the past and has an effect or is still continuing in the present. Now, if we discuss grammar here, we have differences in meaning. I lived in Sydney for 2 years and left it. I no longer live there. I've lived in Sydney for 2 years. Perhaps I'm still living there. Number 2, I work for an international company. This is a fact or a habit. Yeah, it exists now. I've worked for them since 2006, and 6 we have present perfect. Something or some event took place in the past and still takes place or taking place now. How long have you been working in Tokyo? Yeah, present perfect continuous. How many countries have you worked in? Present perfect simple. Have you ever met anyone famous? Present perfect. Did you meet anyone famous at the party? Yeah, the past event, past simple. I've already finished. I haven't finished yet. So with already and yet we use present perfect. Who has been eating my chocolates? That's present perfect continuous, and that means part of the chocolate was eaten. Someone has eaten part of the chocolates. But who has eaten my chocolates means someone has eaten that chocolates, all my chocolates. He left nothing. Number 7, the president was shot in 1963. This is, past, passive, past simple, passive. Have you heard? Yeah, present perfect. The president has been shot. So when he was shot, we must mention the date in 1963. But has been shot, we do not have to use. We don't use, of course. We don't mention the time of the action. How long are you here for? Yeah, how long have you been here for? So here, present simple and present perfect. We have here an exercise. Yeah, underline the correct is plain. We have here a few minutes ago, so we must use took off. Number 2, the president has resigned, no time, and the new one has been elected. Number 3, I work. Yeah, but I worked in the past. Since, so must use I've been working. When did you arrive? Yeah, when you use past simple. How many emails have you sent? What did you do, or what have you been doing? Yeah, what have you been doing there? Yeah. Number 6 here, we have a huge snowstorm has hit New York. Over 40 centimeters of snow has fallen. So we have here, people have been advised to stay at home. With these, adverbs, we use just, yet, already, ever, never. We use these in the present perfect. Yeah, with have or has. So we have here, I have just read that book, or I have already read that book, or I have never read that book, or I haven't read that book yet. So we have here have been reading and so on. We have here, for example, have you ever bought a pair of designer jeans? No, I haven't. I can't afford it. Yes, I have. I'm wearing them now. Where did you buy them in the past? We have here examples. You can use these, make examples, make questions. How long are you here for? We have here, how long have you been? Right. What is the correct question for these answers? We have 4 more days. We came 2 years ago. Yeah. Since Monday until Friday. We are leaving. Yeah. Friday morning and so on. So we have to give questions, make questions for these answers. All right, the next topic which you have to read is about football game, a global passion. So we have here, we have paragraphs on football. So we have to read the paragraph and to do these exercises. Yeah. So this is about football, how football game began, the history and the game. Yeah. Where and when did the football begin? Right. Here we have quite like and so on. So we have here which are positive, which are negative, which are neutral. You can say, for example, quite like, yeah, adore, keen on. These are positive. Crazy about, positive. Fond of, positive. And you can have, for example, can't stand, can't mind, loathe, not that keen on. These are, you can say, negative expressions. All right, I think we have done a very good job today by revising most of Unit 7. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much for joining me, and what remains is to say goodbye. See you next lecture.